It's my worst nightmare, you guys. So I've been on a really great sleep schedule lately where I actually finish editing my videos at night, like 10 p.m., and I can go to sleep at a normal time, like midnight. But I've also been having really weird dreams where I wake up at like 4 a.m. The other day, I had a dream that Gen 3 launched, and I missed it. I had a dream that a ghost was throwing books at chance. That was kind of spooky. But today I woke up to something even scarier. Today at 6 a.m., Pokemon GO tweeted, Ghastly and Cubone are back again for Pokemon GO Halloween, and this time they're bringing a few friends. So, it's now official. The Halloween event has actually been announced, and here's what's going down. This is from the official Pokemon GO website post on the Halloween event. Halloween treats coming to Pokemon GO. Ghastly, Drowsy, Cubone, and other spooky Pokemon are back again this Halloween, and this time they're bringing some special friends. Sableye, Bayonet, and a few other ghost-type Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will be making their first ever appearance in Pokemon GO. I almost don't even want to say it out loud. The rest of the Pokemon first seen in the Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire video games will gradually arrive starting as early as December.
No!
All I have to say is, Niantic, I hope you got something planned for November. Now, back to the announcement. It continues. We hope trainers enjoy this special Halloween treat. We definitely will. I'm excited about the Halloween event, don't get me wrong. The Halloween celebration will start on October 20th at 12 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time, about 24 hours from the time this video goes live, tomorrow at noon Pacific Time. The Halloween event starts and will run until November 2nd at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Time. Almost 2 weeks this event is going to last. So here's what's going on during the event. A special Pikachu will be out celebrating Halloween in an all-new costume, and you can too. Dress up your avatar for the occasion by wearing Mimikyu's disguise hat. You'll also earn extra candy while you're out trick-or-treating with your buddy Pokemon. Candy rewards from catching, hatching, and transferring Pokemon will be doubled, and your buddy will find candy twice as fast during the Halloween celebration. Last but not least, you'll have the opportunity to stock up for your upcoming adventures with special boxes from the in-game shop featuring items such as raid passes and super incubators. Welcome back, super incubators. I wonder if rare candies will actually award double candy. I'm gonna try it. That's the first thing I'm gonna try. Maybe I can get some Raikou candy because I only caught 2 of them. As far as other candy, but the most exciting part, no doubt, is the introduction of the Gen 3 ghost types. So we've been through it before, we know which ones they're gonna be. It's Shuppet and Bayonet, Duskull, Dusclops, and Sableye. The image here shows a couple other Pokemon that weren't specifically mentioned in the post, but we see Houndoom, Crobat, Mischievous, and Gengar, who I'm assuming will all also be spawning in increased numbers. So that's it. The Halloween event is official, but I just want to talk about December. The rest of Gen 3 will start rolling out gradually. First of all, gradually, meaning not even all at once. As early as December, meaning at the absolute earliest, December 1st, we could see new Gen 3 Pokemon, aside from the ghosts, obviously, making an appearance in Pokemon GO in a month. And how many days until December 1st?
43 days.
43 days until we could potentially see the next Gen 3 Pokemon. So technically, Gen 3 Pokemon are starting to appear tomorrow, and I am actually really excited to be able to go out and catch new Pokemon. Hopefully they're a little bit rare, so that I don't find them all in one day, because then I have 2 weeks of an event that I won't really know what to do with. And this announcement actually kind of steps on the toes of what I talked about throughout the rest of this video that I shot yesterday and had done and edited and ready to go this morning before the announcement actually was posted. So, if you want to stick around and watch it, and just appreciate the irony of what I'm saying throughout the video. See you guys. morning. I'm kicking off the day with a wild Rhydon. A 2300 CP wild Rhydon. Should I go to Pineapple Berry? I'll try a Pineapple Berry. Ooh, I hit him in the foot. Wild Rhydon, that's cool. Definitely still going to be a viable Pokemon in the metagame once Gen 3 launches. And the thing is, with Gen 3, the gym metagame is one metagame, the raid metagame is another. So Gen 3 raids, and especially Gen 3 legendary raids, are probably what's going to dictate most of what is usable. And as we get closer to actually seeing Gen 3 raids, we'll talk more about that. But for now, that's a wild Rhydon. I'm going Mystic 7 with the crepes this morning. I'm gonna run in here and get a haircut. But before I do that, this gym is begging to be taken over. That's not what this is what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take this gym down, and while I do that, let's just talk briefly about something magical that happened yesterday in Pokemon GO. The Game Master file was updated to include some new Gen 3 information, some important information that's necessary before Gen 3 Pokemon start spawning in the wild. That information includes gender ratios, so that's the percent chance that a certain species will be male or female, and spawn definitions for Gen 3 Pokemon. This is information that appeared in the Game Master file like a day before Gen 2 launched, meaning Gen 3 could theoretically launch anytime now. We're just waiting on a server-side flip of the switch. But there is one important thing still missing as far as Gen 3 goes, and that's new moves. Theoretically, it is possible that Niantic just introduces Gen 3 using the current existing moves that we already have in the game, in the APK, but if Niantic is going to add new moves for Gen 3 Pokemon, there will need to be one more client update, one more APK update, one more game update for you to download before Gen 3 is actually ready to launch with new moves. Now, keep this in mind. The baby Pokemon from Gen 2 launched without new moves. It's possible that for the Halloween event, we get the Ghost-type Gen 3 Pokemon with current moves that already exist in the game, and then after Halloween, we get an update that adds new moves, in which case those Halloween Ghost-type Pokemon could have their moves changed, just like Togetic had its potential moves changed when the rest of Gen 2 launched. Meaning, if we get Gen 3 Ghosts before new moves get added to the game, there's a possibility that you could get some Gen 3 Ghosts with legacy moves once the rest of Gen 3 launches. Possibility. Not saying it's going to happen for sure, but we are, in some capacity, just about ready for Gen 3 to launch in the game if Niantic doesn't give them new moves. Now, new moves were added to the game via an APK update a month before Gen 2 actually launched. So it's possible that we might not see the rest of Gen 3 for at least another month. But Niantic is doing things a little bit out of order, a little bit differently than they did prior to the Gen 2 launch. So again, you never know. It could be any day now. We are on high alert, people.
Mom! We're on high alert here!
Any second now, Gen 3 could just appear with the moves we already have in game. Alright, let me finish off this gym. Let me get a haircut, because I gotta look good for TwitchCon. Did I mention that? I'm going to TwitchCon. I don't really need to look good for it, but TwitchCon is in downtown Long Beach this weekend, and obviously I'm not a Twitch streamer, but a few people I know will be there. Pope Dave's gonna be here in Long Beach, so we'll be hanging out. I figured I might as well just go get a pass, hang out at TwitchCon. It's right there, like 2 blocks behind the camera right now. So if you're gonna be at TwitchCon, maybe I'll do a meetup. Maybe we can do some raids the weekend of TwitchCon this coming weekend. So if you're around, keep an eye on Twitter. I'll be there. Oh, come on, Muck. I thought I was done. Also, I didn't wear a hat because I was getting my hair cut, but I would have really liked to have that right now. There we go. This gym is mine. Maybe a legendary raid will spawn here while I'm getting my hair cut, and then I'll get that super essential +2 balls. Alright, haircut. sure where I'm going. Never gone this way before. No, not there. That's cool though. Oh, 2Ks are hatching. The 2Ks that I started incubating, that's not a shiny Pichu. Don't forget to drink your garlic, kids. Garlic, since ancient times, has been proven as an effective antibacterial. So if you're ever feeling sick, just drink some garlic. Not that I'm feeling sick, but you never know. Never hurts to clean things out a little, right? Garlic, ginger, lemon, it's all good. This is not for everyone. Also, I just remembered, ooh, that's bright. Just remembered because my Eevee found another candy. I could have done this 10 kilometers ago. My game just crashed. My phone's literally at 1% battery, so it's a race against the clock. I need to evolve my Eevee, the one I've been walking with. Remember, 10 kilometers minimum. Have it as your buddy still when you evolve it. During the day, you're gonna get Espeon. At night, you'll get Umbreon. And when your phone's at 1% battery, you might not get anything. There it is, Espeon. I'm gonna find him a champ raid today. Well, I'll keep an eye out for him a champ raid today.
2 hours later.
Well, it happened again. I fell asleep waiting for something to happen in Pokemon GO. But hey, something happened in Pokemon GO. No, it's not me changing my buddy to Eevee, it's this. The Hoenn badge is showing up in the game right now. And it'll probably disappear pretty soon, but there it is. Register 5 Pokemon first discovered in the Hoenn... Excuse me, downtown Long Beach, I'm recording. Register 5 Pokemon first discovered in the Hoenn region to the Pokedex. Those are Gen 3 Pokemon that it's referring to. The Gen 3 Pokemon badge is now showing up in the game. Oh yeah, this one's new too. Legendary raids. The legendary raid badge is finally here. So I've done 62 legendary raids, apparently. Right on. There is also this. That's the sprite for the Mimikyu hat. That showed up in the code today. So that's going to be available for the Halloween event. And there's some other new stuff that just showed up in the game's code. There are some messages that refer to EX raids being canceled. And there's one really interesting one that says, walk blank more kilometers with this buddy. The label for that message is Pokemon Info Evolve Need Buddy Distance. As in, there might be some Pokemon that require a certain amount of distance as your buddy before you can evolve them. That would be Pokemon GO's version of friendship, essentially, which is what I just did with my Eevee, where I walked 10 kilometers and then evolved it during the day to get an Espeon. Now, in the main series games, when you max out an Eevee's friendship and evolve it during the day, you get an Espeon. Evolve it at night, you get Umbreon. So we might actually see that showing up along with Gen 3. There are a few Pokemon in Gen 3 that evolve with friendship, and a lot of them are baby Pokemon. Okay, take it back. Actually, there's only one. It's just Azurill, the baby form of Marill that evolves with friendship in Gen 3. So, unless this new friendship buddy distance evolution mechanic retroactively applies to all the Pokemon we have now, who knows how that's going to work. I guess they could do it now, since everyone probably already has the baby forms, and also it could be something entirely different than friendship, but really that's the thing that makes the most sense here. I'm sorry it's loud, it's just also hot. If I close the windows, there's no airflow, and I probably suffocate and die. There are also a couple new messages referring to the battle party system that was first hinted at a long time ago, like around Gen 2's release, I believe. There are new messages such as, you have no more room in your party, or do you want to delete the battle party? Battle parties. Maybe we'll finally get those for gym battles. Who knows? But we definitely have a Mimikyu hat, and we definitely have a Hoenn badge in-game right now, and a nest migration in like 45 minutes. Oh god, there's even more. There's even more. There are sprites for the Halloween event Pokemon. We have Pichu with a hat, Pikachu with a hat, Raichu with a hat, Sableye, shiny Sableye, Shuppet, shiny Shuppet, Banette, shiny Banette, Duskull, shiny Duskull, Dusclops, shiny Dusclops. What? Wow. Maybe I should sleep more often. You know what? I'm going to IKEA tomorrow. I don't need anything from IKEA, but I'm gonna go because you remember what happened the last time I went. This is like a different color green, a different vibration pattern than I've seen before. Is this happening right now? Oh my god, there's even more. Ho-Oh's base stats have been nerfed, and if you remember, Mewtwo's base stats got nerfed right before Mewtwo was released at the first Mewtwo raid at Pokemon GO Stadium. So maybe Ho-Oh's coming soon. Hopefully not through EX raids, because there have been a lot of complaints about EX raids on the Pokemon GO subreddit today, and obviously throughout the course of EX raids' existence. Speaking of which, a lot of the people that I did raids with in San Diego got EX invites, so congratulations to those of you who got them. I did not. And it seems like, from what I've heard, it's mostly the Team Mystic players who got the invites, which leads me to think that since we were divided by teams and all the Mystic players went in together, Niantic just sends out these invites to like one specific lobby. So even though we were all there raiding at the same time, the people who competed in one specific raid, in one group, in one lobby, got the invite. But there's also a thread on the Pokemon GO subreddit from someone who said he literally does every single raid with his girlfriend, and only he got the invite, she didn't. So in that case, maybe not everyone in one specific lobby, but who knows. All I know is people are not happy with the EX raid system, and I don't blame them. It's kind of a wonky system, honestly. The longer it sticks around, the more complaints there are. But hey, maybe Ho-Oh for EX passes this week. Maybe. I'm hungry again. Alright, how do I get out of here? 2 minutes until the nest migration. I just stopped to grab something to eat here. 2 minutes till nest migration. I doubt we're going to see Gen 3 right now. I honestly, even with everything that's happening right now, I still don't think Gen 3 is going to launch before the Halloween event. I think we're going to get the ghosts. We've seen their sprites showing up in the game data now. We'll get the ghosts for the event, and the rest of Gen 3 after sometime. You know, it's 5 o'clock. The Pelicans season starts right now. So I'm just gonna go down, check out this migration, and head back up. My first guess is that it might be Eevee, because there's 2 of them right here. There's no more on the nearby list. There's an Onyx. But nothing else is showing up in duplicates. I'm gonna keep walking, see if I can find some more Eevee to confirm this, and then I gotta get home and watch this game. So I accidentally hatched this already, but Tyrogue, and then I should have a couple more. Can you let me know if I'm gonna run into someone, please? Cubone. Kind of hoping we don't see increased Cubone during the Halloween event again. I think we're all good on Cubone at this point. And one more, Chinchou. Also, I did get confirmation that it is an Eevee nest. So, Swinub. I'll take that. But the game's already started, so I'm gonna finish this lap. We gotta go watch the Pelicans play. Maybe not the best start to the season, but there are 81 games left to play. What a time to be alive. I am so glad NBA basketball is back. Now we just need Gen 3, and October will be, I don't know if it's my favorite month, but a good month. I'll see you guys tomorrow.